Hello there everyone, welcome back once again as we're back in for another episode of Spire 2 with the Necrobinder. Let's get moving. Yeah, we'll take the hefty tablet. So let's see, what do we have here? So whenever you play an ethereal card, gain 4 block. Lose 2 strength, enemy loses 2 strength. And gain 7 block and add a copy of this card. So it's basically kind of like a defensive anger. I mean, Spirit of Ash could be nice but the problem is with Ethereal, we'll actually need to play them. I mean, it could be nice. I mean, getting, if I remember correctly, there's a good amount of ethereal cards out there. Although Shared Fate could be good for a Austy deck, but we are facing the Ceremonial Beast. And then of course there's Undead, which I mean, I guess Undead is okay, but it's basically an anger. Let's go. Let's go Spirit of Ash. I feel like we can find a good amount of ethereal cards. I hope. If anything, then these shops will do anything. So that's 3 elites on that path. 3 elites going that way. Although that is a lot of fights between those elites, so I'm kind of worried about that one. We get 2 elites from going up that way, or we could just end up doing 1 elite if we just wimp out. I kind of... and we have a early shop right at the beginning to the left, which is a little bit worrisome because I would rather have the shop being like before the elite. I think my play is just simply do 2 fights and then do the elite and try and scuttle out. Well, thankfully, Austy's Unleashed does damage based on... It actually does its base damage since it's based on Austy and not me. Okay, first ethereal card, let's go. Granted, it's a defensive ethereal card, but I mean, still an ethereal card. Okay. Austy can tank this. Let's see. If I remember correctly, Defy and there was another card. I think it was like called Fear. Those are ethereal and with Debilitate. I mean, for one thing, Debilitate is actually kind of a whack, so I think we'll take Debilitate. Bit of a risky, but let's see. What do we want to shop in? I mean, Swift 2 could be nice. Let's see. I mean, actually, you know what? Let's just read the back and just strengthen Debilitate a little bit. Okay. So, Spirit. Let's go ahead and start getting rid of the Trick Slime. Yeah, we should be able to get rid of the twig. And the rest of the damage is pretty manageable in comparison. Alright, we can finish off the leaf, and then just the small one was pretty easy. Really? Oblivion for Oblivion as our first rare, well, technically second rare card, but I don't think we can really make Oblivion work in our deck at the moment. I mean, the Doom is nice, but I don't think we can make it work. Wave Blast, I think Wave Blast because that's basically an offensive hologram, and if we can, the only ethereal card is bloody. Okay, well, we can get some gold. Honestly, I think we just simply take the on sale leap. Because that. Yeah, I think we just simply take the on sale leap. Okay. Spirit. I think against Madonnas we can actually. It's probably best for us not to do anything. Okay, we Grave Blast, we can grab back Enfeebling. Screw it. Okay, body, enfeebling. Okay. Not clean, but okay. Got another ethereal card, finally. But ethereal only really. Let's just. I think at this point, I kind of need to hope that we actually face against the. Oh, perfect, the statue. Okay, Power Demise. That kind of helps. Okay, come on, give me the Defy. Okay, and our Debilitate is still on him. So we can hit him with that. Let's go ahead and use Grave Blast, and you know what, give me back the Debilitate and hit him with that, so that way we can keep the turn extension. And that is not bueno. But that does put them in range of a leap. Okay. We'll take the file. That's a better slap than. Okay, Sparkling Rouge. That's okay. What will allow us to keep going? I think we're starting to build up, so we could do the Sleight of Flesh, which Debilitate, Defy, kind of works together in that, but we'll be adding in another power. It's gonna be an expensive one at that. If we... I think maybe grabbing Permafrost, which will kind of help with our block situation as we set up. That might be for the best. Okay, Enfeebling. We do kind of need to take out the Fuzzy Worm Crawler first because it's just gonna buff up ridiculously. Kinda sucks that we have to face a Shrinker Beetle at the same time here. So let's just take out the Fuzzy Worm Crawler. This way, just simply needing to deal with the Shrinker Beetle is a lot easier compared. Pull aggro. I mean, it's expensive, but the problem is, I don't think it's necessarily worth it. Yeah, I think this is just simply skip and take the question mark. Yeah, we need a passion. Well, I was... Okay, well... Okay. Use our ethereal cards, and I guess we can hit it with the... We'll wait on Leap, because if it's going to be cycling through our deck again at some point, then... So let's see... I think... Yeah, 5... If we use the fish oil... So that would be 6, 14, 14, so that would be what? 34, that is just a little bit short. But, so if that is, and I screwed up the order. Well, whatever. Well, I guess we can at least force the Wigglers to spawn, and we can start taking care of them. This is gonna be a... This is gonna be a close boss fight. Okay, Pantograph and Fear, perfect. Okay, shop. Honestly, Melancholy might be a pretty decent block card for us because Osti is gonna die a lot in this fight. Sorry, Osti. But with this, we have a bit of a better chance. So, Spirit, Enfeeble. We don't really have anything, so just Strike. Oh, right, and we also get the Parry Shield to help us out with our damage a little bit. That's good. Okay. Okay, that's Osti's Footstep. So... Defile... Defend... Just simply use Unleash. Okay, Osti's second death, so... Defile... Strike... Okay. Okay, we're now ringing. Melancholy is perfect. Thankfully we didn't draw any ethereal cards then. Okay, we weep because that's our biggest damage. Ooh, I have to choose. I think we just simply go for the Defy here. Okay, debilitate. We're gonna let Osti die. Okay. Grave for debilitate. I guess we can just simply throw the... Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you, Leap. Whew. Oh yes, Necrosurge, that is such a huge card. Okay, enchant a card with Clone. Do we have anything that would be very good if we had it cloned? I don't think we really have anything like that. At least I don't think so anyways. It kind of sucks because I always want to do Pale Scroll when for the second, but the problem is we don't really have anything that does it. We don't have anything that could scale off of, like, we don't have like a Perfected Strike. We don't have Crescent Spear. We don't really have a deck that can really... I mean, technically Necrosurge, but... I don't think that would work that well. I think... Is it just simply the Flesh? Because, I mean, with our ethereal cards, we tend to go a bit longer. Yeah, I think we go with the Flesh here, to be honest. Okay. So nothing on the just going pure left, but going up, we have 2 elites. Yeah. Actually, no. We actually can get up to 3 elites if we divert off white. Then another 3 elites if we go up that way. This way is also 3 elites. And so this is only the one path that has 1 elite. Okay. I kind of like these regular fights into the shop. And then maybe we could buy something, but at the same time, I do want to get west sides. And of course, all the west sides are located as far away from elites as possible. Fantastic. So I have to choose. Do I want to grab an up? Do I want to grab the merchant or do I want to grab west? Of course, the one path that has both west and merchants has no elites. Ugh. Alright. You know what? I think if we take this middle path up, then we might get lucky and get a shop on one of the question marks, and we can still get a campfire, which will still be useful. I should have used whatever. I don't really want to take damage, so let's just go ahead and skill pot. Okay, what did it steal? No, my debilitate! Give that back! Okay. Probably should have actually brought the fear back, to be honest. Because we could have feared, and then, yeah, with fear we would have been able to just take him out. Okay, what do we... Another defy? Yes. Oh, come on! Nope. I'm fine with losing a strike. Okay, so bodyguard, defile, defend. So we defy, Grave Blast for defile. Okay, so Spirit, Necro Surge. We debilitate, defy. We can use Enfeebling Touch into Leap, which will stun. Fear, Defy, the Melancholy. So... yeah, I think we want to definitely get an upgrade on... Ooh. So I think the cards I really want to get upgraded at the moment is Debilitate for the extended turn, and Fear, because that increases the vulnerable to 2, and I think the Defy is only still just simply gain blocks, so we're kind of making use of Spirit of Ash to kind of act as a upgrade to them. So what do I go with? The Soul Plus could be nice, but we kind of need the energy for it first, so I kind of think Invoke might be the card here. So let's see. Whenever you play a power, deal 8 damage to all enemies. We have Spirit of Ash and Necro Surge, so 16 damage, or I think let's just go ahead and take the 61 gold. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's not that bad, I don't think. Granted, it is very annoying. I think Grave Blast, grab Debilitate. Okay, so we start with the File for the maximum amount of damage. Enfeebling Touch will basically nullify it. So we do Defend first, then Fear, Bodyguard. Okay. Ooh. Okay, thankfully we got 4 energy this turn because we have the Pale Flesh active, so we defile, we defy, then we do these 2, nice. And Leap takes him out. Ooh, Lethality. Combining Lethality with like a turn, with that extra turn of Fear with Defile, or heck, even Weep. That would be pretty good. Yeah, we'll take the Lethality. The power, but I'm willing to take it in this case. Okay, another Necro Surge. What's with all these rares? Okay, think. Necro Surge would be pretty useful because it's basically a jacked up adrenaline if you think about it. I could do the bread, but I kind of need the 3 energy because if we draw ethereals, then we're kind of screwed. And also, actually, Eradicate combined with Lethality is kind of nutty. could take a... I mean, borrowed time... I don't think Eradicate actually scales with the additional cost from borrowed time, so... That could be nice. Play borrowed time as like a final card into Eradicate. I mean, that's 44 damage. Yeah, you know what? We'll take these two. Keep going. So let's see. Eradicate, gaining more energy. Lethality gives more damage. Necro Surge gives more energy. I think we just simply go with the Fear. That extra turn of vulnerability will be pretty huge. Okay, so Spirit of Ash. We defy. We debilitate. Okay, Necro Surge. We start with Invoke. We fear him. Enfeebling Touch. Go ahead and hit him with the leap. Yeah, we should have lethal with a borrowed time combined with Eradicate. I don't think we need any of these cards. I think we are just simply at the point where we want to start skipping most of our rewards. Okay, Swift Pot. Okay. Okay. So I want to get rid of the Nectar Bullbug, but the Rock Bullbug is certainly a problem for later. Okay, borrowed time now. So we hit the Bullbug Rock with that. Then we can finish off the Nectar one. Okay, that's useful. And we can start taking out the Silk Bullbug. And now we just simply get rid of the Rock one. Ooh, Immense. It's ethereal, it's a nice power, we will happily take. Okay, so Defy. Okay. Oh, actually, we probably kind of wanted Asti to die there. Oh well. So Defy. Lethality. We can hit him with that. Okay. So Fear. We'll do Borrowed Time. Melancholy. Go ahead and put up the defense. That will just simply purely kill Asti. Okay, we'll Necro Search here. And we get the Demence. Awesome. We can invoke. Okay. We're looking good. Okay, so... we defy. We debilitate. We defile. And that will give us the block we need. And this would be a, well, yeah. I kind of want to Grave Blast for our Debilitate. But I think this is a good time as any just simply to hit up with the big Eradicate. Okay, perfect. Potion of Doom, huh? Let's see. Well, there's a slight of flash for another power if we wanted to. But I think we're kinda good where we are. I think we can finally get rid of this injury. Okay, the deck millipede. We're still a little bit afraid of this guy. Okay, well, let's go ahead and start by applying the Doom. Can Enfeebling Touch. Start Defiling. We don't really want to use Grave Blast, so just go ahead and strike. Okay, Necro Surge. Okay. We defend, borrow time. Yeah, we sadly. Oh, wait, no. Huh. Go Parry Shield. Ooh. Bone Shot actually might be pretty good for us because we don't. With Melancholy, we actually kind of want to force Asti to die, so. Making the man speed 2 is pretty useful, but having the Lethality give an extra 75%, an extra 25%, that would be pretty useful. Yeah, I think let's go ahead and upgrade it, Lethality. Oh, and I also realized that Lethality is also another card, another ethereal card. Anyways. Ooh, we perform. Okay, this is pretty decent for us. If we perform, this will help with our damage to finish this thing off. So let's see. Well, we definitely want the Mence. So we hit them with Fear. And sadly, we are going to be taking a lot, but... Okay. So let's borrow some time. And that will be a huge Eradicate. And Ice Form to do. Goodbye. Okay. Ooh. Misery? Misery would definitely be very useful because a lot of our debilitated cards like Fear and DeFi are single target, so being able to play that onto them will be very useful. So let's see. Meat Cleaver would be useful for card removal, so that way we can make our deck a bit more consistent, but it requires campsites. Let's see. Do we elite on that path? 2 elites on this one. We can get 3 elites over here. And... not shop, west. Hmm. So it looks like no matter which path we take, we'll probably get only like one west side, which kind of sucks. Heck, maybe even zero west sides depending on which path we take. I kind of like this left path because it just kind of gives a little bit of, well, not really a little bit of everything we want because we don't get the shop. But there's enough question marks that we might get lucky with a random shop. So we'll only be able to remove 2 cards, which, I mean, it's not bad, but I think we're in a state where I think let's go with the throwing axe, because being able to like get a copy of like either DeFi or Fear or heck double Necro Surge or something like that, that could be very useful. So we'll do the throwing axe. And double Necro Surge. Alright, so there's our demands. Invoke. So, Scroll of Biting, Wave Blast, Defy. So, okay. So go ahead and start striking the buffing scroll out. Oh yeah, I guess Enfeebling Touch also works with scroll. Also works with it, so that's nice. We'll take another Fear, we can upgrade that. Double lethality? Nah, I think we only need a single lethality. We don't really have enough attacks in our deck to really to really make that stand out. So let's see. Wave. Grab back DeFi since it's still up. Probably should have actually activated the defend there so we could have gotten the eradicate. So 21 times 4, that is sadly not enough. So... Ooh, and this is not a nice turn. Okay, actually... We Fear, and 24 times 3, yeah, that should be lethal. Oh, well, speaking of an upgraded Fear, huh? Alright, fine, we'll take it. Uncommon, we'll take the uncommon power. Do we really need another upgraded lethality? I don't think we do, to be honest. Okay, yeah, we'll take the Venerable Tea set, that will be useful. Okay, Spirit of Ash. Oh right, I forgot about. Well, I mean, I guess it was good because we don't really have anything else to really play it with. So let's see. Go ahead and finish off the more damaging X-Bot. Start taking care of the other one. Now Flesh is active. Okay. Necro. Go ahead and... Well, yeah, I guess it didn't really matter if we Enfeebling touched it, but... I guess if anything, we can just simply... take it out with a DeFi. So let's see. Austin can cover us as we activate our powers. And that is all she wrote. Upgraded Grave Blast, I mean... With the energy that we have, I think we can make it work. That's gonna hurt. Okay. So... Fear... Defend. Will that the normal one exhaust? 6x4. Yeah, this is concerning. Okay. Can borrow time for Big Leaper. Oh, you son. Okay, well, we get Spirit of Ash in place, so now we can DeFi. Hit him with a Feebling Touch. And go ahead and Grave Blast for... We'll just grab another... We'll just grab Misery again. Okay. Still alive, but... Oh, there's that Necro Surge. Okay, that was definitely... Fetch. That was definitely a rough one. Is there... yeah, no, we have to stop recovering our HP. Okay. So, double activate the Ments. Go ahead and fear the Spectral. We'll take the Eternal Armor. Okay, Lethality, take out the Spectral. Can start working on the Magi. So let's do Debilitate, Misery, which will give the debuffs to the Flail. And 24 times 5? Yeah. Okay. Transform a card and you draw power into a soul. Yeah, we'll take it. Okay, just gotta beat the Mechanite. Who is trying to kill us. Okay, fetch, Necro. Okay, perfect Demence. So that... Alright. Odds of burns. Lethality, Defy. You know what? Just hit him with the Eradicate here. Let's see. So we Bone Shot so we can kill Asti. Grave Blast, so we can grab back Defy, hit him with Fear, then we can Defy him, and we'll have to let the Enfeebling Touch go, but that's kind of fine with us. Spirit of Ash, start. Oh, shit, because since the 5 was the only card in our thing. Whoops. Okay, debilitate. Okay. We should have lethal since we have lethality. Yep. Lethality plus eradicate. Yeah, that would do it. You know what? Our deck is big enough that a second fetch will kind of be useful. Probably should not have done fetch first, though. So this is 18 damage. I think with borrow time, that's 8 times 3. So 8 times 18, that should be lethal, I think. Yeah, that's lethal. Okay, one more rest and then we can heal to full from our pantograph. Okay. So hit the queen with the fear. I think our strategy here is just keep the amalgam debuffed and just simply kinda sucks because I wanted to duplicate the demons, but actually, why did I take the Touch of Insanity there? It wouldn't have mattered anyways. Okay. So we want to use Grave Blast so we can get Enfeebling Touch, so that way we can touch him. Loses all of his strength. And now we can Lethality, we can start Seancing, start replacing our deck. We're going to lose our Fear, but that's fine. Necro Surge. Okay. So Bone Shards. Kill off Asti. Bow Time for Melancholy. Then... You know what, let's just go ahead and hit the Queen with the Leap. Spirit of Ash is something that we have to play. Okay, Fear, Defile, Misery. We'll have to Grave Blast back for Fear. That will give us a little bit more. Okay. So Seance, get rid of Weep. We Defy. Oh, whoops. Oh well. Okay. So... make the Queen Fear. We Grave Blast so we can grab back the Phi. Hit him with the Enfeebling Touch. Kill off Aussie with Bone Shots. Okay, Enfeebling Touch. Let's go ahead and strike. We fetch. Seance. Regular strike. Let's go ahead and invoke. Ah, crud. Well, actually... So, Grave Blast. Grab back Enfeebling Touch. We use the duplication for a double Enfeebling. We fear her. 19 by 3. Good end. So grab back Wave to invoke again. Let Austin die. Fear. So that's 19 by 6. Can increase it to 19 by 8. That's not enough. Okay, the Phi. Maybe... I think the strat might be to kill the Amalgam, but no, that won't work. It's hitting us for... 6. Okay, you know what? Hit the Queen. Well, yeah, that's a dead hand as any. What a shame. We could have had something. Oh, wait. Okay. Actually, we're not technically dead. Okay, now we're dead. Oh, that's a shame. Our own Necro surged. Doomed us. Alright, well... I guess I probably was trying to hold on for that combo of fear into other stuff, but... whatever. Well, I guess that's gonna be it for today's episode. I hope you all did enjoy it. Make sure to like button, comment down below, and hit that subscribe button, you guys and gals that make this channel live. I'll see you all next time. Hey, and we have better Aussie stuff. Yay! Bye now.